Hello, hello, hello. Hello. Hello, hello. Hello. Hello, hello. Hello.
What a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game, everyone involved is absolutely up for it. It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, with nothing resting on this, Peter, I'm hoping that there'll be more impetus for the players to just enjoy the game with the pressure off, try out a few different things, and we get something open and free flow.
Messi! Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Messi deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Ruben Dias. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Nicolas Otamendi. He's a fine defender, both in the air and on the ground, and a real tough competitor who loves a physical duel. He knows how to pick out a pass too, and he'd be looking to get his team moving forward as soon as any opposition attack breaks down. He often likes to step into midfield.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Pedro Neto. Bruno, chance for a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Bruno Fernandes, and he shoots! He's in a great position here. In he goes again! And now a sudden chance to counter. Gonzalez. And he skips past his man. There they go, hunting in packs. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. De Paul. Now it's Alvarez. Out to the right. Now it's Messi. Oh, that's fabulous. Closing in on goal. Messi! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Yeah, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Out to the left it goes. Gonzalez. He is through here. Gonzalez with the cross. Firmly met. So still waiting for the first breakthrough here, but it has been a pretty open start.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
And here's Messi. Alvarez. Now it's Alvarez. Nicely shaped cross. Bernardo Silva. The counter is on for Portugal. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And a chance! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Bruno Fernandes. Pedro Neto. Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's managed to get free. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Messi. Bernardo Silva. And they're back on the ball again. Now it's Rafael Leao. De Paul. Alvarez. Now it's Messi. And it's Mendes. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. Now it's Pedro Neto. Plenty to aim at here. And the finish! Goal! Portugal! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Portugal have taken the lead.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
And it's Bruno Fernandes. Tagliafico did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Vamos ter minuto de compensação.
McAllister.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
He's shifting through the gears here. Ambitious ball here. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And the half-time whistle goes. Been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Portugal go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. Shoots! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Tagliafico has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Diogo Dalot. Here's Vitinha. Pedro Neto. Cristiano Ronaldo! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Martinez. It's Rodrigo de Paul for Messi. Wriggles his way through. He has found the way through. Oh, cracking ball.
De Paul really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
No, that's been intercepted. Now it's Messi. Portugal are ahead here by what is still the only goal. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Played out wide. Mendes takes control of it and he's on the move. Cristiano Ronaldo! Decent enough try. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Gonzalez. Gets a good foot in there. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist Peter in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
He's got away.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Alvarez! And that's caused a worry or two.
Alvarez just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Rafael Leao. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Well, he's profited handsomely already in this match. And at last, their sense of danger has brought them to a possible solution.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Wow, look who's involved.
He's found a way through. Quick look, then it's a mighty effort! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, that's a move.
Oh, shooting chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Now it's Bruno Fernandes. De Paul. Good purposeful running this. Shot could be on. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense and so was the relief. The great escape.
And this is Ronaldo.
Portugal clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
He's picked his way through. Oh, super ball. And he's on chance! And yes, it's there! Argentina are level. That was easy, almost too easy.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Argentina really can sense it now. This game is theirs to win. They just need to step it up and force the issue.
A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of...
Cristiano Ronaldo! Goal! Portugal! And they're back in front. Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
And yes, it's him again. So there's going to be another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Portugal get themselves into the lead.
Well, Peter, the manager's all smiles, but he's got a big decision to make here. He needs to see this one out.
McAllister. Well, this is surely their last chance. And Martinez!
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Fernandez cuts out the pass. And it's Messi.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Vamos ter 3 minutos de compensação.
It's a pretty loose pass. Messi, he has found a way through. He has a look up. They're urging him to shoot. Goes for a shot! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
It's like the street.
Bernardo Silva. Well, that pass isn't the best. That's really nicely played. Big chance! And that is it. The equaliser just wouldn't come. It is over. What a game, what a show. Both...
Like the flowers, my soul blooms in the light.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, chance for a shot! And that is doing no harm at all.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Montiel. He's chosen to go back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Now it's Rafael Leao. He's picked his way through. So, Jim, tell me this. Who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Nicolas Otamendi. He's a fine defender, both in the air and on the ground, and a real tough competitor who loves a physical duel. He knows how to pick out a pass too, and he'd be looking to get his team moving forward as soon as any opposition attack breaks down. He often likes to step into midfield.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Now it's Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto. Nice control. And the shot! Goal! Portugal! The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. McAllister. And here's Alvarez. Now it's Gonzalez. He's found a way through. Can he finish? Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Alvarez has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Rafael Leao. Oh, that's well spotted. Tagliafico. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Diogo Dallo carries the ball down the right. Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto! And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. Good ball, good charge, surely! And now they can spring out of defence.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Now this could be a shot at goal! Oh, it's hit the post! Spread it left.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Oh, great defending, that needed doing. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Bruno Fernandes. That's very neat. He's in space and looking for options. He's on it, can he get away? He's having a shot! Corner number 2 then. Bruno Fernandes plays it short. Takes a shot! Corner number 3 coming up. Bruno Fernandes with the short one. Argentina are looking to go forward now. Looking for a runner. Spread neatly. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now it's Rafael Leao. And it's Bruno Fernandes. McAllister. Portugal are 1 up and looking surprisingly comfortable. And this is Ronaldo. Pedro Neto. Back towards the middle. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. De Paul. Messi. And it's Rodrigo De Paul. Montiel. Montiel just loves to go forward whenever he can. And they've got a throw. It's a good foot in there. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. It's a good run down the right. Deep into stoppage time. Pedro Neto. Tagliafico. And the first half is done. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the 1 goal. It's still anybody's game here. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Portugal merit their advantage on the balance of play. They did most of the probing and got their reward, although they should have a bigger lead. Could come back to haunt them.
Portugal have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0.
Vamos dar as boas-vindas às duas equipas.
And we're off again.
Portugal really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
Bernardo Silva. That's a lovely, neat pass. Now, what about a counter-attack? There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He has found a way through. Inacio calmly anticipates. And that has left him in a heap. Argentina have a free kick. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Bernardo Silva. And the return pass. Otamendi gets over and intercepts. Vitinha gets across to intercept that. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo driving forwards. Goes for a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Cristiano Ronaldo actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
That has not gone well. Out to the left it goes. And it's Bernardo Silva. Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, taken with style. A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done.